Expectations are always high in Dallas, but this season does feel a little different. The Cowboys finished 7-9-1 in 2025 after going 7-10 the year before that, marking consecutive losing seasons for the first time since 3 straight losing seasons from 2000 to 2002. Marcus was drafted 3 seasons after that, which ended the losing streak, so that's all on you, Swagoo. We love schedules here on First Take. We've been doing them all week, so I'm going to turn it over to Kevin Clark now. We're going to go through the Dallas Cowboys 2026 schedule and find the projected win-loss record.
Let me tell you something, Courtney. In journalism, we do showing, not telling. So I've been telling you that the Dallas Cowboys are going to be good for 6 months now. I'm now going to show you how it happens. It's going to be very easy. We'll start here. Win at the Giants. The Giants are bad. Commanders loved this team, but all of a sudden, Laramie Tunsil gets hurt. All of a sudden, Johnny Newton's hurt. It's starting to pile up. The offense will click later in the season. Give me a Cowboys win against the Commanders. In Brazil, Lamar Jackson gets this one. It's a loss here. This was the toughest one to me because I saw Caden McDonald as a plus addition last night with the Texans defense. They are getting after the ball, but guess what? Dak Prescott, George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb. They score more than C.J. Stroud. Win here. All right, this is tough. This is tough because I love all 3 of these teams. And unfortunately, I'm sure we won't bring it up on this show, there's about to be a 3-game losing streak in the Big D. Loss.
Oh, uh-oh.
I'm going to tell you something.
3 and 4?
That October 27th First Take is going to be cooking, okay? Carson Beck getting better every week by November 1st, but it's a Cowboys win here. Colts are not good. Cowboys win here. Going on a little run here. 49ers, Cowboys, the games I grew up on, always a playoff game. Dak gets it. Win here for the Cowboys. Love Cam Ward. They're having a great season by November 22nd. Rare off week for Cam Ward. Cowboys win. Eagles game here at home. Eagles win this division, but Cowboys win this game. Give me a win.
5 in a row.
Loss to the Seahawks. Loss to the Rams. Win against the Jaguars. Giants still bad by the new year. It's 2027. The Giants are still bad. Give me a Cowboys win here. And then let's cap it off where the Commanders win an 11-win season. It is a season of runs.
So that's a win.
A win.
All right, so 11 and 6.
Get the damn graphic right.
So from 7-9-1 to 11-6 this year. Swagoo, what do you think?
I like everything. I think they beat the Bucks. The Packers, to me, is a toss-up in that game as well. It's, Micah said he want to be ready, but he may not be.
Yep.
Or he may not be full Micah Parsons. I think that's a big deal. I love Jordan Love. I love what this offense can do, but I would take Dallas offense before I took the Packers offense. It's just going to be about execution. That's the only 2 I would change. The other ones I'm pretty much in agreement.
Did you have them beating the Bucks, or you have that still?
I have them beating the Bucks.
Okay, so you have them based on that. That's a 13-4 is a lot different than 11.
So y'all are feeling pretty good about this defense. Because on paper, I agree, they look really good on paper.
My whole logic is this defense.
Okay.
This offense is going to score 30 points a game.
That's right.
They're going to do that.
That's right.
And one thing I don't think people have talked about enough with Dallas, this young offensive line, they're going to make a push to be one of the best in the league. Now, that right tackle position is still, but I think this young offensive line is going to be really, really good as well.
Here are the difference makers. Number 1, a full season of Quinnen Williams. Number 1 in the NFL at getting pressure after a double team. That's really hard to do. You got to be a big boy and be strong for that. Quinnen Williams can do that. And then Caleb Downs. He can play at every level of the defense. He can line up the line and scrimmage, play linebacker, and obviously play defensive back. I just think he's an eraser at every place you need him to be. If any rookie can have a massive kind of culture-changing impact to one side of the ball this year, it's going to be Caleb Downs.
I think the corners are the key to Dallas, to be honest with you. Everything else to me feels good.
I think the Giants get them on one of those.
You think so?
Like the Giants,
Division
I don't
game.
think the Giants going to be bad. I think overboard, but I don't think they're there yet.
Myron, how do you see it?
I don't think the Giants there yet.
I think Kevin's close. It's a 5-game losing streak. They go to the Texans. They lose those games. Here's the thing about these young pieces we're talking about on defense. When are they ready? New defensive coordinator, a bunch of young guys. Are they going to be ready by October 8th, and they're going to look like the defense maybe we'll see later in the season? I don't think anybody's sure. So I think it's going to take them some time to actually reach their potential. That is a treacherous stretch right there of games for any team in the NFL. I think things fall apart right there for Dallas.
So that's a good point, though. Well, how you're talking about you don't know how long it's
I'm
going to
talking
take.
about Caleb Downs. I'm talking about Malachi Lawrence. I'm talking about a new defensive coordinator.
Bagu, how
with
long
all
does it
those
take new defensive players in a new system to gel?
I don't think it takes long. It's just an understanding of what you want to do as a defense. Here, I'll give you a perfect example. Last year with Seattle, you can make an argument that their best player was the youngest player on that team. And I think Caleb Downs, to your point, I think Caleb Downs has that rare ability to play at a high level. Caleb Downs is going to look like a 10-year vet this year.
Yes.
From a communication standpoint, the things that he did, and you should hear Nick Saban talk about Caleb Downs.
Smartest player he's ever coached.
Smartest player he's ever coached. Now, I played for Nick Saban. I'm smart. I'm just playing. but what I do believe about this defense, and I don't think this defense is about youth. I think this defense has been missing leadership, and they've been missing critical down playmakers. And I think that's why you go out and get Quentin Williams. Look, I know it's crazy to think Von Miller had 9 sacks last year. Von Miller in a role with this football team can be very impactful in situational football. And if you think about Dallas, their issues last year, they couldn't stop the run. That was number one. So you go shore that up. DeMarion Overshown, we'll talk about it in a few weeks.
Couldn't stop the pass either.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I'm saying, when you don't have a defense that can get the ground game, stop and make people one-dimensional.
Well, and the defensive front, too, couldn't get after the quarterback, which then hurts them on the back end.
They have the right personnel, and it's a defense that requires dogs.
It's still about people.
Top quarterback.
We talk about these schemes. It's still about people. You got to have people.
I want to talk
about and clearly they didn't have the right personnel.
Right. They upgraded.
So real quick, so you have them 11-6. Is that winning the division, or are you?
No, Eagles win a bunch of games. Eagles have too much talent. But I love this. I love this Cowboys team.
I agree with that.
Yep. And I want to talk about Overshown for a second. So Bijan Robinson was on my show a couple weeks ago, and we do a segment called Badasses. And he said Overshown is the player who made him who he is. Bijan Robinson, the most dynamic player, said in practice in Austin, they would just go against each other. And when he's healthy, this is what Bijan said, he's going to be the most dynamic players in the world.
I'm telling you right now, so I got 2 kids at Texas right now. And I've had conversations with that staff. Before that injury, which devastated everybody, he has the potential to be a top 5 linebacker in the NFL. They believe that he's that good. Dallas believes that he's that good as well. So if he can stay healthy, I think he's going to make a huge difference for this team, especially in your point, covering tight ends, being able to be in the hook curl, just a superior athlete.
All right.
Couldn't get the kids to go to LSU.
They from Texas.
I'm just looking at this schedule, and I'm just thinking about that October 27th first take, because after that 3-game losing streak, you know Stephen A. is going to.
He might have a thing or two to say.
Coming into.
Listen. This has nothing to do with homie. Y'all know I'm critical of Dallas. If Dallas drops all 3 of those games, it is going to shock me. It's going to shock me. I don't know why y'all have the Buccaneers beating Dallas. I don't know where that's coming from.
And
to be honest with you, I just don't know.
Mind?
I think the Bucs are really. I think they have the same level of talent as the Cowboys.
All right,
I think
gotta leave this one here. Straight ahead here on
Ruben
First
Bain,
Take. After
baby.
falling short last season,